So clever, Republican senator from Louisiana. You know who I'm talking about, John Kennedy. Senator Kennedy, in the Senate, it seems that the socialism battle's really playing out. You have Bernie Sanders, whose voice continues to rise. You have Chuck Schumer potentially being undercut by AOC in a primary. And then you have lone voices like John Fetterman, voices of reason, who are continually being undermined. I'm curious your experience as socialism battles out across the country. What do you hear in the halls of the Senate?
Well, those who have read history, okay, they understand that socialism is for morons. I love Seattle. They just elected a new mayor. I don't know her, but I've read a lot about her. She's a typical moonbat. She's a community organizer, probably eats tofu and organic broccoli. She's a self-avowed socialist. She's proud of things that she should be ashamed of. She's entitled to her opinion, and I guess what I just said is kind of mean. I'll stop being mean if she'll stop being foolish. The loon wing, the Bolshevik wing, the socialist wing of the Democratic Party is obviously in control. That's what drove the shutdown. That's what made Senator Schumer do what he did. He knew better. Remember the old Jack Nicholson movie line, "Go sell crazy somewhere else. We're all stocked up here." I don't think Chuck saw the movie. Chuck kept saying, "We got this," but none of them had it, and they all needed therapy. And they hurt the American people badly, but we all stuck together, with the exception of Senator Paul. I want to thank President Trump for sticking with us, and all Senator Schumer got out of it was a lousy T-shirt that said, life is hard, but it's harder when you're stupid.
Yeah, I want to ask you about a bill that you had. You had a bill that you wanted to put senators' pay and House members' pay in escrow. That if TSA workers are sleeping in their cars, we shouldn't have lawmakers getting paid. And there was a constitutional workaround to perhaps make that feasible. I'm sad to see that legislation go away because we could face a January shutdown. Do you think that should be revived? Lawmakers' pay put in escrow so American people don't suffer?
I'm going to try to revive it. Look, I just believe in shared sacrifice. I believe in one rule for everybody. If nobody else is being paid, senators shouldn't be paid. I didn't take my pay. Some did. I'm not putting down anybody who did, but I just think we need to set an example. I wanted to add an amendment to the resolution that got us out of the shutdown. The Senate Republican leadership blocked me. They agreed to send it to a committee, which will be voted on week after next. I won't faint with surprise if they block it there. I know it's not popular with some of my colleagues, but I just think it's the right thing to do.
It'd be a great way to avert a shutdown. Well, it seems that the American people are attracted to your wisdom, Senator John Kennedy, and I don't blame them. Thank you so much for joining us.